Puffcakes Fantasy Football Recap.
What up, boys? It's your big dick daddy, the Dean of Rules. I know y'all been missing my Oscar Mayer weenie, so I'm back for a late week recap. First off, let me say thanks to the homies for being super understanding that Papa was going through some shit. I had to miss a few weeks. I appreciate you guys being cool about it. We also have an important league announcement. Sunday, December 19th, will be an official league meetup to pay final dues owed and social money. Thinking about scheduling a tea time in the morning and then watching the afternoon games. Stay tuned for more information on location next week. But it's time to get back to business. And for some of us, the dick slinging business has been good. The commish has been on a fucking tear the last few weeks. Straight raw dog in the back door with no lube, no warning, and no apologies. He's won 4 in a row, taking advantage of some of the league's best. He put up some big fucking numbers to move into first place and stay there for a couple weeks. Currently with a 9-3 record and the only team to secure himself a playoff spot. Sitting in second, we have the spicy sausage vendor, Daddy Shark. And you know when the shark gets involved, it's going to be bloody. With a few tough matchups over the last couple of weeks, the Dean has improved to 8-4 and looks destined for the playoffs. Battling through some tough injuries, he looks to finish strong and make a playoff push. I'd also like to note, Daddy Shark has the most points scored against and still has a winning record. In third place, we got 2 in the pig, 1 in the stink, the shocker, baby. Puffcakes Fantasy Football Team has fewer points scored than any team fighting for a playoff spot. He also has the lowest points scored against him in the league. And with that combination, it seems like Rob is destined for a strong playoff push. Some guys have all the luck, I guess. While Rob's team might be a shocker, don't drop your pants just yet. We got some more surprises for you. We have 3 teams currently sitting at 7-5. All 3 have either earned Diva or Shame gear the last 3 years. Kid, our 2018 Shame, in 4th place. Sam, our 2019-2020 Diva, in 5th. And Kurt, our 2019 and 2020 Shame, in 6th. If this isn't proof that the Shame and Diva punishments work, I don't know what is. Kid and Kurt square off this week, so that's one matchup to keep an eye on. And that moves us right along to our 7th place team and our current sitting belt holder, 2-time champ Freddie at 6-6. His team looks really healthy and ready to make a playoff run. Am I the only one that notices right after Tuesday morning fantasy football podcasts come out, where all the IG accounts start posting their ads, drops, and streamers, Freddie making moves like a crackhead stripper? Dude got 167 transactions in the last 3 weeks. Damn, girl, make a decision. Worse than a bitch that got ADD, depression, and multiple personalities. But I can't talk too much shit. Dude got the second highest points scored, and his team looks poised to become the first ever back-to-back Puffcakes champ. Another team sitting at 6-6 and in 8th place, Rob Sexdoll Forever, is making a pretty good showing for his first year in the league. Congrats, Ryan. It took Sam 2 years to get 3 wins, and he's had back-to-back Diva seasons. Nice improvement. Maybe I should be congratulating Rob and insulting Chato. I'm not exactly sure how the sponsorship thing works, but I do think it's funny that as soon as Sam is no longer covered by the sponsorship agreement, he has a winning record. I don't know what you do to that guy, Chato, but he's making you look bad. And our final team in the playoff hunt is going to need a little help to get it done. Flip's got to win the next 2 weeks and hope some teams have really low scores to move his record to 500. Currently sitting in 9th place at 5-7, it's been quite the disappointment for Flip after starting the year so strong. I thought you had that premature pop thing under control. You only got medication for that, right? And that's it. None of the other teams are worth mentioning in the same breath as the playoffs. But if you want to talk about shame gear, we can talk about these 3 losers. Chato, James, and Evan are all sitting at 3-9, and it's still wide open for any of these idiots to make a move and escape the pit. Luckily for us, it's going to come down to the wire for shame gear. James and Evan will battle it out this week, and Chato faces Sam, so we'll see how much revenge Sam wants to enact on Chato. And then in week 14, all 3 play non-shame contenders, so this could get interesting. Thanks for tuning into the recap. It looks like we're going to have a wild final 2 weeks of the season. This is your Dean of Rules, and I'll see y'all again next Tuesday.
Puffcakes Fantasy Football Recap.